Common Grackle is a blackbird with bright yellow eyes and a glossy iridescent plumage. Their vocalizations are a mix of croaks, creaks, squeaks, and whistles. Common grackles are typically found in most of Canada and the United States east of the Rocky Mountains, and are present year-round in the southeastern half of their range. For this Species in Focus episode, I'll be sharing a spring walk at 50 Point Conservation Area in Grimsby, Ontario in March of 2022, and in Valens Conservation Area in March of 2023. My name is Rob, and this is Songbirding. I'm hanging out with a bunch of grackles, American robin, and myrtle warbler, also known yellow rump warbler. It's making the tick sound right now. Not much singing from it. There's a robin. What's that? Another robin. Morning dove. Yeah, all these little interjections and creaky sounds are common grackles, something I haven't gotten a lot of recordings of. Oh, it's the triple ring of a golden crown kinglet. There we go. Golden crown kinglet. I've got a robin nest here near me too. Occasionally I've been coming back here today to take a look at it. They've been bringing nesting material to it, and then as they do that they pat it down by sitting in it, working the cup part of it out by molding it with their own body. They kind of lay in it and press. Look like they're doing a dance or display inside it, but they're actually just trying to form the cup. Oh, what's that sound? That might have been the American robin. Yeah, this little copse of woods, which is at 50 Point Conservation Area, Niagara region, is full of grackles. It's also right next to the shore. You probably can hear the shoreline. That. Oh, a little bit of an argument between a grackle and a robin. Oh, golden crown kinglet's being active. An unusual sound that I don't recognize. I'm gonna go check that out. What is that? Oh, it's overhead. go. New sound to me. I take a couple photos, and I had a hunch. I mean, I was right the first time I said gull. And yeah, it was. One of my first hunches when I thought gull was Bonaparte's gull. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. So it's definitely my first time audio recording a Bonaparte's gull. They're not very common around here. Certainly wherever they are, you don't usually hear them. So that was new to me. Got a couple photos too. They're not great, but they're identifiable. And more ticking from yellow rump warbler. So these grackles get into groups that are very much colonial. They love little copses of woods like this that are really dense. This is full of small white pines that are probably 20 to 40 years old. Really dense. When you see them in residential neighborhoods, they will nest in the densest cedars that are around, like those dwarf cedars, or those really dense ones people use as landscape, landscape, I don't know. Those really dense ones that people use as decorative trees. They're really hard to look through. Grackles love those. So they try to find the densest place to put their nest. Still got some ticking here from a yellow rump warbler. No song though. After a while, you really get to know this tick call, especially if you get winter warblers in your region. These myrtle warblers do winter in Canada in very, very small numbers, but when they are around, you do hear them because they do this ticking sound. Grackles don't seem to mind me being here very much. Oh, there's some song, if you want to call it song. Very creaky. I'm hearing some doing the equivalent of what would be a song for a grackle. So I'm going to walk towards that. There we go. It's easy to mistake them for rusty blackbirds too. It's one of those you just kind of have to get to know the difference between the two. Around here, Common Grackle is so much more common. It's more about the rusty just not sounding the same as to something you get to hear all the time. There's a red-winged blackbird here too. Right on the edge of Lake Ontario here. It's got a very bitterly cold wind coming in. Yeah, that I don't know, it's hard to describe. The things that just aren't checks. Like these kind of check, those are calls. What's the other things? Another robin nest here. There might be a second one. I had one fly out of the spot kind of suddenly. Kind of suspicious. I think it might be starting a new nest in a spot. Oh, I'm hearing some, hopefully the wind isn't too bad here, but I'm hearing some long-tailed ducks. That ow kind of call. A few grackles here. Might set this down for a minute, see if I can get some photos, if they'll let me. Okay, some more birds just flew in. I took some photos and video until I ran out of battery. Both grackle and red-winged blackbird, actually, and European starlings are in here. Doing some mimicry, as well as their usual call and song. distant northern cardinal too, and mourning dove. So the flock active on the other side is very close to some housing, so I'm going to avoid going over there. I don't like recording next to people's houses. A lot of Grackles song, if you want to call it that. And starling song. Doesn't seem to be any rusty blackbirds in this flock. I'm not hearing any of the telltale signs. In this overcast weather, they could blend in visually very easily. So I'm really just looking at backlit blackbirds, which their shape is not different enough from like a cowbird or blackbird to me to discern from a distance whether one is rusty or cowbird or blackbird. But sound can definitely stick out. And I'm not hearing any of the things that would stick out. Okay. I think I'm going to begin to head back. Sounds like there's some junco singing lightly as well too. There we go. That kind of trill. Right there.
Songbirding, Species in Focus, is a Songbirding Studios production and was recorded, engineered, narrated, and created by me, Rob Porter, with cover art and logo design by Lauren Helton, and Creative Commons music from Universfield.